Hi there, Loy Machedo speaking to you from loymachedo.com. Today is the 6th of June 2012. That's a Wednesday, and the time is 12:49 a.m. That's past midnight, so when you're 1 o'clock. I just wanted to give you a book review of Dan Ariely's book, Predictably Irrational. Now, there are some books you can read once, there are some books you'll have to read twice, but this is a book I've actually spent time reading 3 times. What makes this book so interesting? Well, it's a book that really makes you think. The first time I read it, I think it was on August of 9th, 2010, yes. That was the first time I read this book, and it really blew my mind off. Now, who's Dan Ariely? He's an economist at MIT. He seems to have this tendency to conduct these goofy, genial, godlike, great experiments to find out what actually drives human beings, what actually makes them the way they are. His experiments have spanned the 15 chapters that are mentioned in this book. They cover instances from, by the way, that's my dog in his cage making all that noise. Like I was saying, hey, sure. This is what scares my dogs anyway. Anyway, so the experiments that he has conducted cover instances from sex, buying and selling behaviors, and impact of expectations, the strange power of the word free. Now, these experiments that he has conducted, the manner in which he has conducted has given him certain responses, and you cannot argue with those responses. So, what are the reasons you should buy the book? Simple. The experiments, like I said, are thought-provoking and really funny, but they do have this a take-home value that you spend time and think about. The second is the sincerity by which the book has written. You do not feel that the author has this hidden agendas of any sort, whereby he wants to convince you on his point of view. Rather, it looks like he's open to anything. Anything is possible. The third is this book really is a refresher. I mean, it really makes you think. Really makes you want to think. The pitfalls of the book. The first being, I really had to work hard to get the pitfalls. It's not a book that has many pitfalls, but if one you could think of would be, the experiments are primarily focused on MIT students. So the question would be, if you had conducted outside, would it have been different? The second one is, being an economist himself, could Dan Ariely use these principles as like the theory of economics? Would it be possible? Now that is a very big question. And the third question, which I really had to rack my brains and ask, is, okay, fine, you got these theories, so now what's next? Given the plus and minus, and if you weigh both of them, I would say that this is definitely a thought-provoking book. Sorry, I kind of hate, I think. It's a thought-provoking book, and it is a book that does make you think. It was pretty hard for me to think of the pitfalls, so I just try to balance it out. But however, I would say this book has a strong underlining theme throughout, that human beings are predictable, but yes, they are absolutely irrational. If I had to rate this book, I would say it's a perfect 9 out of 10. 1, because there's always that question mark, what's next? But having said that, I would highly recommend this book. Please read it, because this is one of those few books that I have read not once, not twice, but 3 times. So, ladies and gentlemen, Loy Machedo speaking to you from loymachedo.com, and this was the book review of Predictably Irrational by Dan Ariely. Over and out.